Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? Yep, we got another episode of our Daggerfall Unity playthrough. You might recall that we've pretty much concluded the Anticlare arc, and while going toward the Daenia region, we stumbled upon this little here dungeon called the Hearthton Cabin. Just kind of a strange name for a dungeon, but we didn't have a map that pointed us here. We did not have a quest that pointed us here. We were just roaming over the land, and we found a dungeon, and that is so awesome. So yeah, I've got about 2.5 hours while Hudson and my wife are sleeping. Because they like to nap during nap time, but nap time for me is the time to get stuff done. And this whole week, I've been recording, I've been adventuring since I had some PTO. I've been went to the state park and did a lot of cool stuff that we'll talk about later. Um, but I've been having this dungeon in the back of my mind all week. I can't wait to see what's in here. Let's see. Okay, let's just do some upkeep. I should wear thicker clothes or a second cloak, so I'm glad I checked that. Do I just wear a shirt? Oh, come on, I don't want to wear a shirt. Are you kidding me? Give me a formal cloak. All right, let's see if that's good. Okay. Yeah, not wanting to wear a shirt, that's an IRL fixation as well, especially with how hot it is in Texas this time of the year. Okay, let's do a little character review while we're here. So we've made it to level 13. I think that we are at a point where we're not that worried about the enemies that the main quest will throw at us, except for one particular ancient lich in the final dungeon. We'll see how we fare against ancient vampires and stuff like that, but if we get a potions of resist shock and things like that, we'll be a bit more confident there. We could use some better gauntlets, a better bow, and that sort of thing, but you know what? Our dukes are mostly what we're working with. Our primary skills, we've got hand-to-hand up at 83, so I think in a handful more episodes, maybe about 17, I guess, I don't know, we'll be at 100, which will be exciting. It's interesting that hand-to-hand is based on agility. Climbing and running are doing fine. Our hand-to-hand damage is 9 to 17, which is pretty cool. Oh, you know what? Let me hold that thought, Micah. Okay, archery is pretty good. Looks like archery and critical strike are my major skills that will be leveling me up. And looks like stealth, surprisingly enough, is our highest minor skill, so that's been dictating our level ups there. So we have 2 items in our inventory now that increase our speed. We have the Torgo's sandals, and I think this short shirt also includes one of these other ones. I don't remember exactly which one. Oh, the Challenger straps, I think, are the one that do it. So I might be mistaken, but I don't think that those will increase your attributes over 100. So by saving up those magical items for the appropriate time, I might just be completely like nullifying their effects, since like I won't need them once my speed is at 100. I kind of want to test that out just to make sure, but that doesn't seem like the speed of an Ironman run to kind of save scum for that sort of thing. So we're just going to throw on our sandals and yeah, see, it's locked at 100. Even though we were 12 away, it could have bumped over 100 if it were, I think that we should just start using these speed buffs. And let's get in this dungeon and see what we have in store. Okay, we start at a corridor here, corner. Oh, we have only 19 arrows. I'm glad I checked. Oh, look at all this meat. Okay. We have only 2 little things of oil, flasks of oil. Oh, I forgot we robbed a pawn shops or a gem store, so we have all this jewelry on us. But our strength is so high that fatigue or encumbrance is not really a consideration for us. Yeah, this has been a very good week of paid time off. We've got some rats squeaking around. Oh, who are you? This is a expansion. What are you? Pristine Faded Ghost. This should not be an issue for us. This might be a kind of weak dungeon for us, but oh, look at this. Y'all want to go straight down into this pit? I think we go straight down into this pit. Oh, this door is kind of annoying me. Let's open it up first. Oh, it's not rats squeaking, it's bats squeaking. Okay, we're gonna jam this lock too. Yeah, I would like to get enough training that we can like pick those reliably, because you usually get pretty good Pretty good loot out of those locked chests. Oh, this one's locked, but look at how fast. Once our speed is at 100, it's like this feels like playing Doom in Daggerfall, which is pretty much my goal whenever I play melee archery characters like this. Oh yeah, we're just gonna be stomping this dungeon, it seems like. I mean, I might get a little overconfident and overextend and find an enemy that's a bit too tough, but this seems like another easy dungeon. So we're going to sprint through pretty recklessly and see what kind of loot we can find. This is going to be a good room for climbing. Okay, I didn't even latch onto the wall. Come on, buddy, let's go. Yeah, I love the dungeon blocks that have these huge open rooms because it's just so much fun to climb through them. Oh, hello. Yeah, get back, get back, get back. Yeah. Failed to pick the lock, failed to... Okay, I jammed it. Man, I want to try jumping across, but I know how foolish it is. Look, there's some rats scurrying around on this little... Let's go get those rats. It'll be kind of fun. Oh, no. I fell. Will I die from this? I better just be careful and, I better just be careful and... Potion of slow falling will do it. I was freaking out for a second because I thought I didn't have a potion that would save me there. That would be an embarrassing way. But, I mean, we have so much health that that might not have even killed us. It's good to be cautious. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a chest we overlooked behind the throne there, so that's cool. Let's check that out. I'm gonna see how long this potion of slow falling lasts, because it would be cool to kind of glide across the room toward this floating platform. Okay, rats, have at thee! Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's so cool. Oh, I love Daggerfall. Where else do you get this kind of gameplay, you know? I don't know, everybody knows I like Daggerfall. I don't need to talk about it that much, but there's just new gameplay interactions that you discover like quite frequently whenever you're doing stuff like that. Okay, this one requires oil, so I'm not going to bother lighting it. Yeah, I like to imagine that Bogart can just run up and grab these little bats in his fists and like press them into the wall or toss them down and squish them up like that. Oh look, actual ghost. I'm glad we resisted that. It would be a really annoying way to burn a potion. And just like this potion of free action in this random auxiliary dungeon. Is there some light sources we could light here? I don't think so. Here's one. Yeah, we found the lever. We might as well move that platform into position now that we're done with it. And we will hop down and we'll go investigate. Oh, is there a rat that I missed? Oh, it's a bat. Let's go ahead and light these. Make it, I like to, using the Darker Dungeons mod, light everything that I can, if you haven't noticed, to kind of remind myself of where I've been. I jammed the lock. Okay, I wonder if we can make this jump. No, I just landed on the fire instead. That's fair. Man, I might need to look back at my notes about those dungeons from Coegria that kicked our ass a while back. Just to find some tougher dungeons. Of course, we are heading to a main quest dungeon that should provide a sufficient challenge for us. Oh, I almost sprinted down this slope, which could have been a dangerous amount of fall damage. That'd be such an embarrassing way to eat it. Alright, come on, light it up, light it up. Oh, is this where we were about to jump down earlier? Yeah, this seems like we're right below the main entrance. Let's go take a look to make sure. Yeah, I just love climbing. Yep, there's our secret door. I love climbing as a skill. I love the way it unlocks the vertical traversal without needing potions of levitation. It's so fun. Or the spell of levitation, of course, but like this barely uses any resources. And you just feel awesome doing it, especially as a hand-to-hand character. It's like you don't have to sheath your weapon or anything like that. You just get out and start punching stuff if you need to. I swear, hand-to-hand is just like... I think in every Elder Scrolls game... Okay, a little side note about Morrowind, but in every Elder Scrolls game, hand-to-hand is so satisfying. In Morrowind, hand-to-hand is also very satisfying, but it's also really, really tedious. It opens up new gameplay dimensions since you knock people down and then can like pick their pockets with the right open Morrowind, open MW configuration. You can like pick pockets of downed enemies. Being a mugger like that is a ton of fun. But aside from that, the gameplay is pretty dang tedious. It helps if you have like my current character in Morrowind, who I failed to return to because I want to play Daggerfall at the time. He has this enchanted ring that will do damage to fatigue. So damaging the enemy's fatigue in Morrowind before punching them is a really kind of helpful way of mitigating the tedium of the hand-to-hand system in that game. But yeah, like think about Oblivion and all the cool little power moves you get as you the power attacks that you unlock as you increase your level. It's so fun to do those like spin attacks that will disarm the opponent occasionally. Whenever you actually nail the disarm, it feels so cool. Let's go ahead and pluck this torch off the wall since we're low on oil and this torch is almost out. Okay, so the bridge is up here now. I guess we could rest. No harm. Climbing, dodging, running. Good stuff. All stuff that I would like to level up in real life as well. I don't know what I would use dodging for, but, you know. Climbing and running. Those are two of my favorite things. Okay, torch is done. I might end up cutting out the rest of this dungeon if we don't find anything interesting. We'll see. Here's more. Oh, hello. I don't even want to waste arrows on... Like, I want to level up archery, of course, but I don't even want to waste my arrows on enemies that are this weak. Let's look at my map and see if I've already explored this way. Is there any other paths I could have taken? Yeah, we can keep going down. Let's do that. Don't sprint around here. Man, having 100 speed in any Elder Scrolls game is such a good feeling. Have I explored this way? No, I have not. Speed in so many games is like the most powerful stat. Oh, hello. It's true for Fire Emblem games. It's true for Elder Scrolls games. What's down there? See, if we drop down into this pit, we won't have an easy way back up because there aren't any walls that we can climb on. Which is a... Oh, dang it, I accidentally took the candle. Which is an interesting choice that you have to make. Sometimes if you have an easy way to levitate, you just drop down. Oh, you know what? Let's test this out. This has been burning a hole in my inventory for a while. I haven't really used it much because I'm not really good at it. But yeah, I have this... Yeah, this little grappling hook enabled through the Penwick Papers mod. I don't have like a lot of features from Penwick Papers enabled, but I want to be able to use this correctly or well, successfully. Got one piece of gold from this. Okay, yeah, I'll take this jewelry. Yeah, so the idea is I should be able to... Do I just interact with it? Do I start climbing? Oh, yeah, so it makes a little bit of collision for you to run into, right? Yeah, okay, that's pretty helpful. Yo, we actually picked a lock. A letter of credit for 2,600. That's pretty neat. I like having those as loot drops. You'd think it would have somebody's name as identification that would like prevent you from using it, but hey, I didn't make this loot mod. I'm not going to complain about some free money. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this torch also. Why not? Since we're low on light sources. This is kind of creepy. It would be cool. I know this won't happen, right? But it would be cool if lighting all the light sources here would cause something to get summoned or something like that. But now it seems like it would just be a pain to get back to my grappling hook because of all the fire. So, not my brightest idea there. And you know, folks, oh, let's check this door. Okay. Look at that. We got 2 locks. Silver Brigandine Jerkin, leather. Do I want to... Okay, we'll hold on to both of these. We might want the warmth later on. But you know, folks, I don't think there is much in this dungeon for us, unfortunately. I was very excited about it, and I'm glad we found it and all that. But, alright. How do I pick this thing up? It's actually still in my inventory, so maybe I don't need to pick it back up. And I just like okay, I guess I don't need to pick it back up. I feel kind of silly now. All right, well, we're right here next to the entrance to the dungeon, so let's just head out. Kind of disappointing, but we did get decent loot from it between this armor that we can sell and the letter of credit for 2,000. You know, before calling it quits, let's go around the corner. We already go this way. Yeah, I'm sure there are other dungeon blocks for us to check out, but you know what? I don't think we'll find much that will profit us here. Okay, and so here we are. Let's go ahead and get started. We are up here in Daenia. And I guess we'll want to travel. Let's just go to this altar of Julianos or what have. Oh, actually, first things first. Quick save so that we don't fall through the map. I wonder if how much our movement speed improves because we're now a little bit faster using this magical item. That somehow makes our horse faster too, I'm guessing. But yeah, this week has been really cool because, well, not working gives you a lot of free time on your hands, as it turns out. The thing is, I don't have a ton of free time on my hands because we still have Hudson, and you know, while part of me wants to use all of my time somewhat selfishly, it's not like my wife, who is largely a you know, full-time mom. It's not like she gets paid time off, so I don't want to just like leave her to her own devices. So largely just spent the most of the week on parenting duty. Let's see, we should probably stop over and get some food and drink. But I think it was Thursday morning, today being Saturday, so a couple mornings ago I woke up just in time for me to, let's get a couple things of ale, in time for me to go to the state park that's kind of nearby before it becomes like too sweltering to do anything outside. Because while I do like running in general, and I like, you know, running around my block a couple of times, I usually go for about 3 miles. That's fine and all of that. But there's just nothing like running, like trail running in general. Going outdoors, feeling the ground move beneath your feet, and the terrain being its own little challenge whenever you're doing trail running in particular is so cool. Gonna take down these centaurs real quick. Yeah, you get to do a lot of running and jumping, and you feel much like it's much more like exploration based. It feels like whenever you are running on a trail rather than just running in your neighborhood. You don't have to watch out for traffic, although you do have to watch out for other people on the trails, of course. Although I was actually one of the first people at the state park, so didn't have to worry about that too much. It's cool though. The state park has a lake up at its center, and I just kept finding all these people that were fishing in these cool little clandestine areas, and they made it look really fun, even though I'm not much of a fisher. And so I'd run past and found this guy at the Steel Dwarven Tonto. Okay, I found this guy at this little secluded path with a fish being pulled up out of the water, and I'm like, you go, man. Like, yeah, I really enjoy running with my morning, but I'm glad that this guy got to do his thing with his morning as well. I continued running up until I got to this path that encircles the lake, basically. Not fully, but I read that there's like a swimming area at the state park, so I'm like, okay, well, let's go check out and see what that's like. And the swimming area was not bad. It's basically just, you know, a lake isn't always a great place to swim. I wouldn't complain if I did get to swim there, but mostly the only thing that distinguishes this little beach, I'm air quotes right here, from the rest of the lake is that there's no fishing allowed, so you don't have to worry about your kid catching a hook, ideally, whenever you go out there. They also have some kayaks for rent, which is really cool, because I've always wanted a kayak, even though I don't fish. Like, it's just... Y'all ever go into a kayak or a canoe? It is absurdly fun just to get out there and paddle around. It's a good exercise, and something about being on the water is a really, really fun experience. We have somebody on our tail. Oh, look, we found a little castle. Not a castle, but a fortress. One of these prefabs. Okay, let's see if we can't pacify. Nope, nope. Oh, we got one of them. All right, let's go, girl. I meant you go, girl, by the way. That somehow sounds a little less disrespectful to me for some reason. Hey, buddy, yeah, let's go. Hey, if you stick with me, we can make this fortress our own. You don't have to work for these bozos anymore. Come on. Yep, all right. We got 2 thieves pacified. It's kind of neat that I'm pacifying all the ladies, too. Maybe Bogart is a bit of a charmer. Yeah, so all the ground forces have been pacified. Let's climb up here and finish the job. It's usually where the best loot is anyway. Alright, it's a party up here. Cool. I pacified every woman in this in this little prefab. Or did I? She seems pretty angry at me now. Okay. You guys got any arrows on you? I could really use a couple more, but I always talk about how I like having limited resources with these arrows, so you gotta be careful what you wish for, I guess. Okay. Maybe this will be a good place to make camp. You know, we have not successfully gotten a follower with Bogart yet. I wonder if we can. Wait, she's not impressed by my streetwise. What are you doing then? I thought this was my ally. Okay, well, I want to rest here. So just gonna have to kill you, I guess. Sorry about that. Them's the breaks. So yeah, I went on kind of a reconnaissance mission at the state park the other day to see if that swim area would be suitable for Hudson. I think it will be, although, so tomorrow my wife is working all day, and that means that I'll be here with Hudson. And I want to find fun stuff for us to do, and that could include leaving early enough in the morning to go to the state park and do our thing out there, whether it's just hiking or swimming. I would be a little bit like uncomfortable being on lifeguard duty with Hudson for the first time by myself. Like, I don't know. It's not like you, as a new parent like me, you learn CPR for children. You just hope that you never have to ever use it. And like, I don't want to test myself with that kind of real world situation. And yet it could be a lot of fun if we do go out there. And yeah, just gonna see if I can get a nice little screenshot here. There we go. Yeah, it could be really fun to go out to swim in that little area. Oh yeah, something else I did in that little swimming area. It's, for some reason, let's go ahead and rest for, I don't know, let's do 12 hours. I don't know what the intent of it is, but there's like this kind of plaza next to the tent or the swimming area in the okay, at the state park. So this plaza has sorry, sometimes I have trouble juggling my game tasks and talking. There we go. The plaza area has like vending machines, and it has a some pavement, and it also has this. It looked like a wood-fired, like a stove that you'd burn wood in, and a large brick chimney, like a really, really tall chimney. It went like, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 feet high. And on either side of that chimney were walls that were about like 6 feet drop off on either side. And then on either side of those walls, it dropped down further, like another 6 feet. And that lowest tier was low enough that I could, with a little running start, hop up and grab the edge and then start kind of sidling along. Oh, what the heck? Are there going to be... Okay. It looks like some orcs are ransacking this village, so I'm going to try to help out. This could be too dangerous for us, even with all my talk of being, you know, stronger than all the enemies in the game. Look at all these orc shaman spells being thrown around. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and hit a potion of healing. Come on, come on. Yeah, in that previous episode, it felt really good wiping out a whole platoon of soldiers on our own. In this case, we're just doing that same thing, but with orcs. Oh, look, they team killed with their spell. That's pretty good. So yeah, I guess I'll continue the story while I bruise my knuckles here. Is it all of them? Okay. Yeah, so with a little running jump, I hooked my hands on the first, like the lowest layer of this wall that was there, and then I was like, oh, this is cool. I wonder if I can reach up to the next one, because the next one was like a pretty considerable, I said like 6 feet earlier. I guess from the lowest wall to the next one, it was about 2 or 3 feet. And people who have paid attention to this channel for a while know that I really enjoy rock climbing, and so I'm not unaccustomed to making those kinds of reaches while not supporting myself very well on my feet. But you just feel so badass whenever you go over here and you pull downward with one arm and reach with the other arm, and once you feel that solid connect and make the transition, it feels so cool. Okay, hold on. We just got a new dungeon, so let me go ahead and mark that. Let's see. What's the name? I think we're in Daenia or something like that. Day. I'll change it later if need be. Castle Yingfield. Already found our first map. Getting rewarded for sticking these teeth in. It would be cool if this castle is populated by orcs as well, since that's we found the map on the orc. Although it's possible that they found the map on somebody else, so not necessarily an orc stronghold. So yeah, I kind of scraped my knees on the brick of this wall, and it was nice because I didn't have any witnesses to be like, I don't know. I would normally feel ashamed for acting like a child, like climbing on random structures like that. This is also a benefit of, I extended the offer for my wife and Hudson to go with me on this little scouting mission, but they're usually not into leaving early if they can help it. Oh yeah, let's go see where Castle Kingfield is. So yeah, normally the things that I would get scolded for, I was like, nah, let's just do it. Felt really cool to climb that wall. Oh, Castle Kingfield is way out in the northeast. It looks like we'll be hitting this dungeon on the way to Ecolon, so we're not going there anytime soon. Let's see. This is a crossroads, but I don't think I actually want to go either way. I'd like to go see what this city is about, so let's just go straight across, get to Midmoth as fast as possible here. Animal tracks. We don't really need to hunt right now. It's very, like, uncommon for me to want to slow down and hunt. I have rations with me. We have, I think we fought a bear or a boar in the last episode that we have some cooked meat from. We still have one, like, morsel of meat there. I guess I could have gotten some bat and rat meat from the last dungeon, but wasn't about it. But yeah, trail running, you get... oh, what was that? What was that? Another dungeon! Guys, another dungeon. Awesome. Dude, fantastic. This is so fantastic. I love it. Let's try to leap across the water here. They have some catapults, siege engine stuff. Fair enough. Hey, what's up, y'all? Where's the entrance? Okay. Now, what's this place called? This is called the Citadel of Hearthford. Let's go ahead and mark that down, too. Citadel of Hearthford. Yeah, what I was getting at is whenever you are trail running, you're exercising in a really, in my opinion, a really fun way, but you're also getting a lot of exposure to nature and sunlight. So that's just like a recipe for a fantastic mood all day whenever that happens, because like you have all the things that your body craves, all packaged up in one neat little bundle. Let's use the battered torch first. Yeah, we found another random dungeon. This is just my jam. Looks like a cave, even though it's called the castle. Okay, got some undead here. Oh, dude, we're gonna beat the shit out of these skeletons. We're gonna just pummel them into bone meal. I love how the turntables. You're so scared of the skeletons, and and privateers hold whenever your character's young and inexperienced. But now I just can't wait. What is this? Oh, this is just a... Dude, these props are kind of creepy. Low-level ghoul. Don't mind if I do. This chest is already open. That's pretty fortuitous. I think I'm clipping out of the dungeon. Not my intention. I guess you can always tell it to exit if you use the command. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, that's an ancient lich. That's an ancient lich. That's an ancient lich. That's an ancient lich. Okay. Resist shock. Resist fire. Resist fire. And run. Like, I don't want to... Yeah, I'm kind of curious about how well we do. Wow, okay, 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 okay. Ooh. Are we in over our heads, chat? Say chat as if I'm streaming, but oh my goodness, that's scary. Come on, come on. I was so excited to kill the skeletons. So at this point, Bogard is essentially picking up one skeleton and throwing them into the other. Okay. I want to see how well we do against the Ancient Lich, but we should retreat right here. We should just leave. That's the thing to do right now, is to just leave. That's what we should do. But I want to see how well we do. Save versus spell. Potions are paying off. Okay, we're not even hitting this guy. Okay, okay, we leave. We leave, we leave, we leave, we live. Okay, live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, well we wanted a harder dungeon, didn't we? Holy crap. Okay, my goodness. So let's mark on our little, on our document here. Had an ancient lich. Maybe we'll go back and kind of... This will be a good place to keep in mind whenever we want to see, like, are we ready to fight ancient liches? We come back here and we test it out. Let's jot down that we want more resist, fire, and shock potions. I think we're getting kind of low, right? 3 resist shock. That's actually a decent amount. What about resist fire? That might have been our last resist fire, so... Yeah, we need some of that too. Because if I feel like if we're vulnerable to anything, it's spellcasters. Okay, so that was scary, but man, was it fun to fight all those skeletons all at once. And we got out of alive. Like, yeah, that spell hurt a lot. It did, like, even with how massive our HP pool is, like, that did half of our health just like in one successful spell. That was humbling. That was humbling. Okay, what kind of figure is headed our way then? Hey, old friend, I was just on my way to Wayrest. Didn't mean to startle you. I'll be on my way then. May Lord Akatosh lend his might to you. Very far from Wayrest, bud. Okay. I wonder if he has anything to trade. You down to trade? I can't talk with you at all. Hey, man. Okay, nope. All right. Yeah, so yesterday I made the executive decision to use my time somewhat selfishly by going trail running, but you know, I have a whole week of PTO. Like, I want to do some things for myself. Speaking of which, I came home and started recording that that video about living in Vivek, which was a lot of fun. To be honest, I've been feeling a little bit uninspired about what kind of content to make that's not just my usual, like what you're looking at now, Let's Play stuff, because this is what I really enjoy doing. Like, obviously, I just want to play video games in my downtime without thinking about the content, so... that's that. Okay, we found our way to this city. What is it called? Midmoth. Looks like we have a Thieves Guild, perhaps a Fighters Guild too? Let's check on our affiliations. I bet we are ready for a promotion in both of these guilds. And I bet that we can take on quests for both of them, just like we did in the previous, what was it called? The Anticlair arc? Yeah, this time we won't run anybody over that would get us thrown in jail to fail a quest. And instead we'll just try to consolidate all of our endeavors. Okay, so let's park our horse out here outside of the Thieves Guild. Love this song. And yeah, if you could train me in lockpicking, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks, bud. Oh, you know, don't I have access to this fence? Yeah, so I can sell the Dwynn Circuit of Good Luck, but honestly, that could be helpful. I mean, all of this stuff could be helpful, so I don't know if I want to sell anything, and it's not like having extra gold weighing me down is going to help me out much, so let's just hold on to it for a bit. Here's something right up your alley. Jewelry heist in the works. Want to get in on it? Standard guild pay of 630 gold pieces. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, sign me up. Buy the Mist, Bloody Brilliant. Go to the Masterwing residence in Hawkcroft Hall. Find the Torque and get it back here. Keep an eye open. There's supposed to be some sort of guardian in the dump. Alrighty, I think I could do that. Okay, I'll be back soon. Did they give me a time limit? 5 days. Okay, now we're gonna ride over to the Fighters Guild and see what's what over there. Alrighty, what does the Fighters Guild have in store for us? Okay, this is the Wild Animal Quest again. Sure, let's do it. The Yeoming residence here in town. Get it done in 1 day. Alright, fine. The bear. Yeah, so I was mentioning briefly that I was recording that Life in Vivek episode, and that was a lot of fun playing that character out. But I actually wanted to start that series with a city in Oblivion. Oblivion is like the coziest of cozy in my opinion. Perhaps it's just nostalgia blinding me some. But that's my favorite kind of like, I don't know, if I were to live anywhere in the Elder Scrolls, I'd want to live in the probably some Oblivion town. And so I was like, I know, I'll make a character for Coral and we'll start there because that's everybody's first place they go to whenever they're playing Oblivion, right? It's like you leave the sewers, you get told to go to the Wayland Priory, and so you go to Coral. That's it. But man, I've been having some weird mod conflict with hold on, let me kill the bear real quick. I don't know who leaves their door open and just lets a bear in like that. But yeah, I use the Rybash mod manager for Oblivion, and something I did, it kind of broke Rybash or broke its connection to Oblivion. Basically, the Rybash mod manager does not really see, air quotes, the Oblivion data files installation, and that ruins one particular thing is a big blow to morale there. It ruins the immersive HUD setup that I have, and I cherish that HUD setup, and I honestly don't want to play Oblivion without it. Let's get another quest real quick. Seems there's a, what is it? Oh man, Solaris told me how to pronounce this. I'm gonna butcher it again. A loop, or a loup. I'm pretty sure it's loop. Yeah, it's a werewolf or lycanthrope of some sort. Yep, I'll do it. Let's go to the Hearthton cabin. Didn't we just leave the Hearthton cabin? No way. Is it sending us back? Let's go see. Is it right here? Yeah, dude, we're just going right back to the Hearthton cabin. All right. Well, let's see where else we are sent. Hawkcroft. Well, Hawkcroft Hall is very close to us. I think what we're going to do is gonna go to this tavern to get some of our stamina back, and then we will we'll go back to the dungeon, and then we'll just come back to the Thieves Guild quest on the way back. Thank you. We are invigorated. Get some ale. Yeah, I'm hoping to. Oh, my stomach rumbles. I just ate. Do I still have one more piece of meat, or no? Oh, here we go. Yeah. This would be a time when, if they tell us to hunt, we would actually, wait, hold on. Is that right? I want to make sure I'm going to the right place. The Hearthton cabin. Okay, I think I was going to the wrong spot. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up and we weren't actually sent here before. Let's go ahead and see if they have any food on them. These friendly adventurers that we're running into. Yo, y'all talk to me at all? Not him. I have to pass an etiquette check just to talk to these guys. Okay. Well, we might have to set up camp just to get some stamina back, but that'll be fine. Is that right? The ruins of The Hearthstone Cap. Okay, yeah, it is Ruins of Hearthstone Cabin. Actually, instead of stopping for stamina purposes, we can... Yeah, we made it to this little town where we can stop and get some food. Yeah, there's a general store, so we can buy some food here, too. 1 arrow is better than 0. Get some bandages. We want some oil, too, so that's good. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can figure out whatever's going on with my Oblivion setup. I haven't actually tried in a very long time. I think we have the carry capacity to spare this skillet also, so we'll carry one of those around. So I'd like to record more of those life in the, you know, X location. I have a couple of funny ideas that for Oblivion in particular that we might play out once we've made a few more vanilla episodes of that series. Okay, let's go ahead and get some food and drink at this here tavern. Said I'm too full to finish the meal, but wasn't my stomach rumbling? I don't know. Maybe I was just low on stamina, but I was still kind of full. Why what happened? Okay, a flock of harpies has interrupted our travel. I think this would be a kind of fun one to fight through. Hello. Yeah, let's get him. It's hard to rationalize like what I'm doing whenever I'm doing, you know, horse-mounted fist fighting with winged creatures. I guess they're swooping down on me and I'm catching them with haymakers as they come past. There we go, come on. Okay, we're low on stamina. It's nighttime. We might as well make camp here instead of just trying to make it to the dungeon as fast as possible. Okay, yeah, no treasure worth taking here. Let's camp out under the stars. Oh, there are enemies, but more importantly, we are at level 14. Sweet. We are. We could go up to 100 endurance right now, but we're gonna do a little slow burn instead. Kind of bump up all of our other stats here. Wow, look at all those level ups. Feels good. Oh, hello. Skeleton hunted me down. What is this? Oh, it's a little butterfly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna rest for, let's do 8 more hours. I want to make sure that we make it till the sun is up before we continue traveling. But there are enemies nearby. Oh, look. A lycanthrope. I'm pretty sure this is not the one that we were sent after since we're not in a dungeon, but we might as well show it his boss. Alright. Yeah, we did not quite make it to sunrise, but we rested so long. It's just... the fact that it's dark 12 hours a day, year-round in Daggerfall is a little annoying, but it's all good. Squad of orcs have interrupted our travel. You think so? You think so, you squad of orcs? Where are you? Yeah, I don't care, man. I'll cut you all down. Alright, so for this interaction, I'm focusing on disarming them. And then, like, once they're disarmed, I'm going to hold them with one hand and then, like, pound their face in with the other. Oh, get back here. Okay, there we go. You ever do that thing whenever you're playing Dungeons and Dragons where you narrate, like, all of your attacks to make it a bit more interesting? Sometimes you could say it makes the turns last longer, but if you're not playing 5th edition, then the turns aren't lasting super long anyway. Sunrise in the Iliac Bay. Yeah, we'll spend some time on a hunt. You find traces of rabbits in the area. You spot movements in the underbrush and stay perfectly still. Your arrow goes wide of the mark and okay, whatever. Easy come, easy go, you know? I think we should be pretty close. Let's go ahead and eat. Alright. There's so many regions on this map that you could really, kind of like that episode of living in Vivek. You could pick one of these as your little home region and just operate out of it. I think if we were to do that with this character, we'd go back to Coegria like we did in the beginning. But for now, we're doing the main quest thing, so let's go ahead and hop to it. Well, not right this second, of course. Oh, passed by the scary Lich dungeon again, I think. Or was it a different dungeon? Man, I don't know. Let's go look. It would make sense for us to go by it again. Yeah, Castle Edwistair. Did we go by this one before? Or is this a different dungeon? I think this is a different dungeon, y'all. Did we just find... This is so fantastic. We just found our third one. Let's see. Daenia, Castle Edwistair. I think that's how it's spelled. I'll fix it later if not. All right. Yeah, we're on time limits and all that, but whenever you're traveling overland instead of doing all the fast traveling, you actually make pretty good timing whenever you're just going from like one region to the next like this. One area to the next, rather. Okay, what does this one have in store for us? We have found a dungeon of rats and a dungeon of ancient liches, so we don't know what what's in store for us, really. Alright, some humanoids are fine. We should have some... Okay, I thought this might be another map. That would have been cool. 14 arrows is a very good find. We now have more than enough. So this seems like a kind of small dungeon. You know, I've double checked like 1,000 times to make sure that I do not have smaller dungeons enabled, just because it seems like what we find is just like 1 or 2 blocks and that's it. I think smaller dungeons would have 5 blocks exactly, so I don't think that's actually what's going on, but like I would feel so shortchanged if I thought I was playing the OG dungeons but was doing, you know, the abridged version instead. Okay. So now we're at a pretty important inflection point, as this seems to be a dungeon that is full of teleporters. Do we take the bait and, like... It could be something that we just come back to after we're done questing, but... Okay, we can continue without going through the teleporter. Well... Presumably, this could be a dead end. Oh, a mage. No paralyzing me today, buddy. Hello? Show yourself. Yeah, this looks like another teleporter. We could try disturbing the dead here. Oh, this is a good place to disturb the dead, too. Yeah, being a grave robber and being an adventurer, is there really much of a difference here? You know, it's like, at least in systems where loot is equal to your experience and things like that, you're kind of encouraged to go around grave robbing. It's an easy way to get cursed, of course. Let's just pop through the teleporter and see what happens. Where did it take us? The doors are... Oh, hello. Wow, 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 wow. This... I did not need to let this be a close call like this. Just being greedy with my potions. Oh, that was actually the way back home, interestingly enough. Oh, this teleporter has a little switch. We'll go through one more time. Hello. Yeah, this feels like the teleportation block that you find in Castle Wayrest. So, like, while it is there is some uncertainty to it, and it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's also it's pretty familiar. We are low on stamina, so oh, just thinking how nice it'd be how nice it would be to find a fire, and here we are. I'm taking you in alive or dead. Looks like the bounty hunter's on my ass again. Yeah, I'll take you all down. I don't care. Let's get them in this choke point here. Come on. Come on, I'm not afraid of you. Oh, I feel somewhat bad. Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. Oh, team. I think we're out of potions of cure poison, team. That does not mean instant death. It does not mean instant death, but it does mean um, if we are truly out of potions of cure poison, that we would have to teleport. I don't want to teleport. We'll fail our quest if we teleport. Am I just overlooking it? I'll use a potion of purification, but I don't think that's going to do it, honestly. Purification only cures disease, right? Man, I can't believe I allowed myself to go dungeon diving without a potion of cure poison. I'm usually better than that. Well, we have been trying to find a way to let Bogard be a bit more forgetful, right? This one just happened naturally. Gosh, look at the way we just stun-locked this guy to death. That felt pretty good. Oh, there's a... Guard ended up in the cage. That's pretty good. Or a knight. Health? We are healthy. Okay, well, let me go ahead and note that we need cure poison as well, because I did not know that we were out. Since when does purification cure poison as well? Maybe that's just always how it worked. Or am I getting bad information here? You're healthy. It says I'm healthy. I'm just so unsure about that. Let's rest. Yeah, I mean, seems fine. You know, you won't hear me complaining. All right, well, let's hop to it. Business as usual. I really should leave, though, since we've determined that we don't have Potion of Cure Poison. But man, I just want to keep at it. I just want to keep at it. Who can resist the intoxicating allure of a fresh dungeon? Hello. I love having 100 speed. Ah, yeah. Helps you lockpick also, since you just bash through that much faster. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're hopping through this teleporter again. This one should spit us out in front of, like, above a fountain, right? Yeah. Wait. Oh, hello. Shit. Person was in my blind spot. Refill our water. It's nice, like, I gotta remember to refill my water like this once in a while. Yeah, so the responsible thing would be to leave and just go kill the werewolf that we need to find and, you know, go back to town, pick up the potion of cure poison that we need. That would be the responsible thing. But if we have to teleport to safety by getting poisoned again or after getting poisoned again, like worst case scenario, we failed 2 quests. It's nothing that new to us. Okay, grave robbing reawoke it awoke a ghost. Hey, did we just go back to the entrance? Yep, we sure did. Easy peasy, my lemon squeezy. Man, what a fun way to start the Daenia arc. Couple of near-death experiences between the poison and the ancient lich also. And while don't get me wrong, I don't want this character to die at all. It is good to have like near-death experiences once in a while just for some tension, you know? If we're just too strong, then it becomes a bit like we're just going through the motions and stuff like that. Okay, we've arrived at the destination. It's nighttime again. We just camp out. What time is it? 6 p.m. It would seem kind of silly to go to bed at 6 p.m. But it's also so dark that it's like, where even is the dungeon, you know? Do y'all remember what the dungeon looked like? I think it was just like a little mound that had a door on it. So let's look for a mound with a door on it. Damn it, time is a precious commodity right now, so I don't want to just waste 12 hours because I can't find the damn entrance, but that looks like the only thing to do right now. So let's go ahead and set up camp. Gonna eat our bread, set up camp, rest for 12 hours. Daggerfall, you got me again, buddy. How close was I? I'm actually still kind of having a hard time finding the entrance in the broad daylight, so here it goes. Okay, this one should be pretty quick since we've already explored quite a bit. We're just gonna kind of speed run. Okay. If it ends up taking too long, we can always chug a potion of seeking to point us in the right direction. But I think, we're in this large open room. Let's just scale and see if we can hear the werewolf. Oh shit. Okay, this is a neck of the woods that I don't think I explored whenever we came here last time. Not doing a very good job of picking this lock. Maybe I should carry around a weapon with the express purpose of bashing locks with it, Not my worst idea. Pick up some smelly meat, hoping that I can remember to cook it later. There are a couple of open fire pits in the that main open chamber, so don't even need to use up my my campsite. Okay, steel mace. This could be a good thing to use for brute forcing our way through those locks. We don't really care about the durability of it. I could have used the Dwarven Tonto as well, but that'll actually fetch us like a few hundred gold if we sell it, so the more we use it, and what the heck? Kind of a weird sprite there. The more we use a valuable resource for bashing, the less valuable it becomes. We've gotten very lucky with our spell saves this episode. This looks like the Privateer's hold block, right? Yeah? Awesome. Yeah, something's wrong with his bats, but I'm not too worried about it. It's weird, they looked fine before. Whoa, look at this. It's like really cluttered compared to the Privateer's hold room. Anything worthwhile around here? Just a couple rats to kill. Holy Tome, alright. That's some good loot right there. The value to weight ratio on those Holy Tomes, just off the chart. Damn, these are mostly empty. Can't complain about getting the Holy Tome though, so. Hello? Looks like it's starting to kind of diverge. Oh, I connected to a separate cell block is what happened here. Okay, let's go ahead and burn a potion of seeking since this is taking a minute and the dungeon is more larger than I expected. What was it looking for? More expansive? This has... Does this have a humanoid inside of it? No? This is interesting. The room that normally has the orc in it in Privateer's Hold has a little living facility. Oh, wow. Whoa, the living facility has a guy hanging in it, so, I guess whoever was locked in here with this rat did not have the best quality of life, surprisingly. Yeah, that's, pretty dark, Daggerfall. Alright. Southeast and lower, by the way, so let's go ahead and mark that. Let's see, where would southeast and lower be? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I go down to this, yeah, I see. go down here. Kind of go in this direction some. Come on, now's not the time, you damn locked door. I got places to be. Oh, look, there's a little lever, too. Yeah, this is neat. It's like a slight variation on what we're used to from Privateer's Hold. Okay, we found our way to go southeast and lower, so perhaps we are in the right direction here. I would like it if the potion would give us another ping, of course. Hello, with compressed bat. Okay, now we're coming back up, so that's not great, but whatever. No, don't wear off. Come on, bro. Give me one more ping. Give me one more ping. What determines how many like blips we get from that? Whatever. Okay. All right, got pretty lucky on this one. Now that we have the stick with which to bash things, we don't need it, of course, because we're gonna get lucky. Oh, hello. Yeah, don't paralyze me, okay? Thank you. Okay, we walked past a fire pit back in that room that had the guy who unlived himself. So maybe we should go find our way back there. Oh, hello. Just to cook the meat, but we're already wrapped up in this whole other section of the dungeon by now. I think I heard something that could have been a lycanthrope. No? I think I'm in a constant state of wanting to hear the lycanthrope, and so that's kind of impacting. Okay, potion of water breathing is here next to the water. That's pretty funny. Yeah, my hearing has confirmation bias about hearing a lycanthrope right now. Okay, wow. Bad luck on that one. Yeah, man. Oh, Elven Brigandine gloves. That's not an improvement, but it is a different style. Adamantium chausis greaves. I don't know. That could be good to have. We are carrying a bit too much loot at this point, so maybe the... How heavy is this? 7.5. Okay, let's get rid of the leather jerkin, or the silver jerkin. Still not great as far as our encumbrance is concerned. Not that we're that slow. Yeah, we still feel super fast even if we're not at max speed. What do you say, folks? Our stamina is pretty low. Is it about time to make camp? Let's see what this room has in store for us. Yeah, okay, this is a good place to camp. A little extra meat to cook too. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. It says I'm unwell. But that says I'm healthy. So I'm guessing I have a disease and the symptoms have not shown itself. So let's go ahead and use a potion to cure disease. All right. I'm under arrest. Looks like he brought friends. Goodness. I'm here to kill a lycanthrope. Can't you leave me alone? Where is he? Yeah, I'm here doing like a public service. Do you mind? I'm here on the business of the Fighters Guild. You're interfering with official guild business, mister. I feel somewhat bad again. Alright, here's to hoping your purification will do it for us. Gosh, there's so many bounty hunters here now. It's a little bit easier whenever it's all just like a bunch of random guards or knights or whatever. The bounty hunters are kind of durable. feels awesome though, shoving this guy into a corner and like bashing his head into the wall. Wow, he's about to get me. Heal true. Got him. Got him, got him, got him, got him. When will they learn their lesson? We're gonna be plagued by these people, like, for the rest of the game, I think. It says there are enemies nearby, but I don't buy it. Yeah, so we're gonna be going to these obscure dungeons all over the Iliac Bay, and they're still gonna be like, hey, think you forgot about us? I think we forgot about you, rather. Man, I really want to be able to use this campfire, even if just to pick it up. Dang it, man. Okay, goodness gracious. It actually took me a very long time to figure out how to get back here. Am I able to rest? Yeah, until fully healed. Okay, we got a lockpicking level up. That can't hurt. Now, whenever I was trying to find my way back, I swear I heard something that sounded kind of like a werewolf sound effect. Oh, hello. Man, I'm gonna be pretty, like, annoyed if we can't get that campfire back, though, because like I said, there are enemies nearby, so that means we can't interact with it, but, to pick it back up. But I also didn't find any enemies, so, like, what gives? Might just have to buy a new one, but then if we're, like, stranded with low stamina in the wilderness, like, that's, that would be a way of losing my Ironman run that I would, like, call bullshit on, because obviously my character would have no problem packing up his campsite if there are no enemies nearby for him to actually like contest with him. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, because I don't want to make that kind of executive decision. Oh yeah, we have a beat stick now. Come on. Oh yeah, but everything's gonna be broken now. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I don't think it's worth carrying this stuff. Yeah, whenever you bash your way into a lock, every bash you make, like, it damages the contents further, which is pretty cool. Like, Magic Ono, or whatever the mod creator is for that, did a really great job with it. Hello. Yo, we got it. Elven left pauldron. Is that worth taking on more carry weight? I guess we ditch a couple of things from our inventory. Okay, our speed is back to 100, so... No, Torgo sandals. No, our speed is back to 89. Okay, fair enough. What are these shoes? I don't remember. Just put our regular ones back on for now. Can't even hit the dang thing. Oh wow, Orcish Pauldron. I don't care if it's worn, that's gonna sell pretty dang well. The Memory Stone, another Elven Pauldron. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, our encumbrance is still looking pretty good, so... All this bashing has left us pretty low on stamina, so we're gonna go take a nap again. Yeah, I wanted to check out one more area over here. I guess it'd be a bit easier to get to it down here. Oh, there's a statue in the way of the secret door here. You see, I really like this little variation that we have on Privateer's Hold block here. It's pretty cool. Oh, I feel very slow now. 81. It's not too bad. Oh, what is this? It's a lever open up. Man, this werewolf is nowhere to be found. Oh, we found a teleporter. What the hell? Where does this take us? I wonder if this is a location that we've been to already? Does not look like it. Dude, another gallows. Well, I mean, the other one wasn't necessarily a gallows, but... Dang it, our food is getting right. I might as well eat the smelly meat. We feel invigorated by the smelly meal. Yeah, where did we end up? Is it like a whole other dungeon block? There's another teleporter, it looks like. Gotta light these torches so that now that I've been here. Yeah, I don't want to go to the teleporter unless I know that I've explored all the areas around here. This is really interesting, though. I don't think I've seen a dungeon quite like this before. Okay, sometimes these rooms will have teleporters on the rafters, but that does not seem to be the case here. No, just candles and such. Okay, back to the teleporter. Let's go. Okay, and now we made it back to Privateer's Hold. Well, the central room. Not really Privateer's Hold. And we didn't even get to the part that I wanted to check out, which was going to be up here. Oh, look! This is so cool. What the hell? I've just never seen a structure like this in Daggerfall in all of my years. This is so cool. It's like a little jutting up platform that leads you up here instead of the usual rising and falling mechanism that you're used to from the main, from the starting dungeon. You know, we've been in here for a while. It might be time to burn another potion of seeking. Let's see, I've got about another hour of Hudson and my wife napping. I'd like to finish up the Fighters Guild and Thieves Guild quest in that time. So yeah, let's just use the other potion of seeking. Let's go for it. South and lower. And look at all this ground we've covered, though. Okay, south. South is over here. How do we go lower? Oh no, not the water. Is the lycanthrope underwater? That would be so annoying. Let's go check it out. I think we have the potions for it, but yeah, I don't know. How do we get to the underwater section again? Okay. Whoa, fall damage ahoy. I guess we need to go back to this neck of the woods just to get my campfire back eventually anyway. I'll put a little mark right here because I heard some suspicious sounds as if the... Oh yeah, so I heard suspicious sounds as if a werewolf was nearby right here. We're being told to go south and lower, which indicates the water. So yeah, the thing really might be underwater. That would be a bit annoying, but if that's what gets us out of here, then that's what gets us out of here. Yeah, I heard it again. Did y'all hear that? I don't know. I modify the game volume some, so you might not have the same like clarity as me. Suspicious sounds. East and lower. East, lower. Huh. Oh, and our potion's worn off just like that. Okay. Yeah, here's where I marked the suspicious sounds before. I heard it again. Alrighty, well, water walking, water breathing, let's go. Oh, that's a drake, though. It's a bear? Dude, aw, dude, are you kidding me? This must be the werebeast everyone was afraid of. Just an ordinary aquatic grizzly bear. My goodness. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell, man? Do y'all remember whenever this was going to be a quick in and out operation? Goodness. Okay. Uh, now the objective, now that we are covered in like freezing cold and we're covered in water, the objective is to get to a fire before dying. So I have to make sure that I navigate like really carefully here. Okay, if I follow this, these are uncharted, but it looks like that'll link back up to this room. Let's see if that's right. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we're no longer cold. Um, we don't have our campfire. I guess I'll try to get our campfire before leaving. Now, where were we whenever we first got to the privateer's hold block? Because that'll help us determine how to get back. I think it was up here. Did we even go to this room? That was one of the storage crates. Yeah, we found the privateer's hold block right here, right? We are so far from home. This is the location we have to get to. Okay, we're on the right path. But, you know, I always talk about how I like that Daggerfall uses navigation as a sort of skill or a challenge that the player has to overcome. So this is really forcing me to put my money where my mouth is. But I think we're pretty much home free now. We've gathered up so much loot that we really need to go sell. And oh yeah, yeah, we really need to go sell a bunch of stuff whenever we can. All right, so we killed the werebear, air quotes. Now we need to get to Hawkcroft Hall, steal the thing, turn in our quests, and you know, I might still have a bit of time left in me before the kiddo wakes up. Even after all that, we better go ahead and kill this wolf, get some more meat on us. Oh, we'll need to do some shopping as well. You know, I can't forget that I have a pretty good list of potions that I need to pick up. No, I don't want to hunt. Let's just travel. Gotta make sure to quick save before I do this, like, 60 times speed nonsense. One of these days I'll upgrade my RAM and it won't be such an issue. Hopefully. I just don't know how to... Oh, what the hell? I'm actually pretty low on stamina. Yeah, let's set up camp. Oh, look at that. There's a will-o'-the-wisp in the distance. I was wondering where that light source was. Yeah, I don't mind just traveling through the night in this instance. We are going out on Thieves Guild work after all. Is this really where we ended up? I thought we went to Midmoth. Hawkcroft Hall. Yeah, it's up here by the capital. Pack of wereboars have interrupted our travel. I don't really care to stop and interact with them. But yeah, since it would be actually pretty beneficial to show up at Hawkcroft Hall in the dead of night here. But look at our stamina. What the hell? Are we cold? I bet we're cold or something like that. So let's go ahead and get our invigoration bonus. Oh, hello. Yeah, I should wear thicker clothes or a second cloak. Well, we might as well set up camp again. Yeah, we'll just rest. If it's still dark, then we'll put on some more clothes, but I think... Okay, yeah, it's still dark. Second cloak. Good? We're good. We are not even that close to Hawkcroft Hall, but... Oh, let's see where we are, actually. I don't want to go to this manor. Rip bruh will be fine, though. Okay, enemies... Enemies, I don't see them. Yeah, I don't think we're close enough to this place to show up in the dead of night after all, especially with all the delays that we've had on traveling. Anyway, now that we're out of the dungeon, I can continue talking about the joy of running, jumping, and climbing. Um, so, day before yesterday, I went to the state park to, enjoy myself, travel, do some trail running and figure out what that little beach area of the lake was like. And just yesterday, okay, we found a place to go eat and get some ale. Just yesterday, I decided that it was about time that I go rock climbing again. It's just, I'm so far from the rock climbing gym that it's almost not worth the like hour and a half drive that it takes to get there, because I don't like to be away from my family. I want to be able to help with Hudson around the house and stuff like that. So it really is hard to be away from the house for me. And whenever you go rock climbing, you don't want to do it for just like 30 minutes or an hour and be like, okay, I'm leaving now. I usually climb for like 2 hours, kind of minimum. You're resting, you're hanging out with your friends. It's one of the most fantastic third places that you could have where you're going to build a community and stuff like that, is a good old rock climbing gym. Let's get a room here, actually. Time is it? Okay. Just gonna rest for 6 hours. Yeah, so my friend wanted to meet up with me on like the other side of Dallas, and we never get to see each other, so I'm like, you know what? We'll just go ahead and do the selfish thing and go spend time with some friends, since I don't live close to any friends. Like, if I can't hang out with friends during my PTO, then when will I ever see them, So that was my rationale, and since I was already on the other side of Dallas, I'm like, well, we might as well some more food in us. Might as well do some rock climbing while we're heading back through, and yeah, so in that sense, Hawking Manor, is that the same? Hawcroft Hall, weird. Yeah, just like how I want to consolidate all my errands for like the Fighters Guild and the Thieves Guild into one trip in Daggerfall. That's basically what I was doing yesterday, as I went to go hang out with one friend. We just got coffee and then went to Half Price Books. Was that a cemetery or a dungeon? Gosh, I have such like FOMO with dungeons. Yeah, that was just a regular cemetery. Gonna make sure I'm going to the right place real quick. Hawcroft Hall, yep, I'm going to the right place. What's our time like? 2 days left, 5 days left. We should be able to make it to these in time. Yeah, so I went to Half Price Books because the books I've been reading have not been hitting the spot for me, like, whatsoever. Like, already I'm really busy. I'm saturated in digital content, which, the small attention span these days makes it kind of difficult to get a lot of reading done. But whenever you're not super into whatever you're reading, it certainly doesn't help the situation. And I've been craving some Russian literature. Yeah, no, we don't want to spend time on a hunt, actually. I've been craving some Russian literature, so I picked up The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. He's this combination of, like, I haven't read much by him, but he's also one of my favorite authors that I have read. I've read the book called The Idiot by him, and I have read the Letters from Beneath the Floorboard, or Notes from Beneath the Floorboard. Your translation will kind of vary what the title is there. I have not read Crime and Punishment, although I think I have a copy of it. Damn it, I'm already running out of stamina again. It's like I really want to get there without further delays, but what are you gonna do? Oh, we're so close! Oh, dude, I fell through the map. Around me. Oh, man. The thing is, if we fast travel here, as what I think we have to do, we're just shaving a whole day off of our time limits, even though we are right here. We're right here. Damn it, video game. Let me see what my latest quick save was. I think it was after leaving. So we might just fast travel. Hold on. We're gonna do a out of bounds save, because like I know this looks a little save scummy, but come on, I'm falling through the map. I don't know what the best option is. Okay, this was after having killed the lycanthrope, right? Surely it's after killing the lycanthrope. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna get back on topic. Yeah, I couldn't really sleep last night, and so whenever you don't sleep, it's good to avoid blue light or electronics in general. And so I read the intro for Brothers Karamazov. It's always, especially whenever a translation is involved, because like I actually don't speak Russian or read it. I think it's actually really important to um, read the introduction, just in general with books, but especially where translators are involved. The introduction is really important. I know it's kind of boring. You want to jump straight into it, but the Brothers Karamazov has a translator's introduction, and it has a little note from Fyodor Dostoevsky as well. So I read that as well as the first few chapters, which are surprisingly short, because if you've ever read any Russian literature, you might know that it's often the chapters are long-winded and there are very few paragraph breaks and things like that. So yeah, after going to Half Price Books, I went to the rock climbing gym to hang out with my other friend, who's it's a really good friend of mine, and he's one of the only friends I've made since moving back to Texas from Colorado. The guy I was hanging out with, that we went to the Half Price Books with, he was a buddy of mine from my teaching days. Here's the Master Wing residence. So let's go ahead and go in and get the, I think it's a torque that we need. Yeah, so my climbing buddy, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but we were actually born on the same exact day, September 7th, 1995. And we didn't know that whenever we met each other, of course. But we became... Oh, is it up there? I think it's going to be in this little closet. Yeah. Come on. There it goes. Later, loser. And we got these quests from Midmoth. Yeah, okay. So we need to hit the road now if we're going to get there in time. Yeah, third places are really great places for making friends. And, like, I guess it was almost 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half. My buddy and I, well, I was just climbing alone, as you do whenever you don't know anybody. If you do something like this, I suggest going without earbuds if you're planning on making friends, because that's like what you do, right? I'm just kind of I wouldn't call myself a social butterfly, but I get along with strangers pretty well. So I was working on one route, and this dude showed up who had been working on this route on a previous day. And, you know, we were just talking about the route together, and the rest is history. Now we're like really good buds, and we found out that we are from, we were born on the same exact day on different continents. He's from Venezuela, I'm from Texas. But yeah, we're born on the same day, and so we get to have little birthday celebrations together. And yeah, it's just a group of land dregs have interrupted our travel. That is pretty scary. Well, let me see what you've got, buddy. 3 of them? Dude, these things are awful in Oblivion. What are they like in Daggerfall? They get one shot by my fists, so not that tough, I guess. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I was, it's been months and months and months since I've gone rock climbing, so I was not feeling very confident at all. But I'd sent some really hard routes, like, that I wasn't expecting to do. Come on, where's my sugar lumps? Yeah, there was one route in particular that was, pretty... I don't know if I'd call it difficult. It was rated very highly. Like, it has a high difficulty, or I guess it's technically intermediate, but it's like an appropriate challenge for someone who is rusty. Okay, this person's just talking about the temple. Okay, yeah, the route started off with a dino, which means that you're basically leaping in one way or another. You're losing all points of contact, and you just have to stick the landing and try not to fall off. And it feels really good whenever you land those. And so I flashed the route, even though it was a pretty difficult one. And this means that you cleared the route without failing. You know, you did it on your first try. So my buddy Juan told me how to start the route, and then from there, I just didn't mess up. You know, I nailed the dino, and that was the confidence boost I needed to just get through the rest of it without any further difficulty. Okay, I shouldn't say without any further difficulty, without falling off. The thing about rock climbing is you don't exactly, at least in my experience, you don't necessarily lose the fear of falling at any point. Like, you express some mastery over the fear of falling, but I'm never not scared of falling. Like, the mat below you is soft and all of that, but it's still terrifying. You don't know what you're going to hit on your way down, and I've like twisted an ankle and hurt my knees before, and so you don't want to fall. But after I made the dino, I was like, okay, I'm good enough at explosive movement and using my breathing to like help out that I can do this. And you know, just nailing the dino on my first try was enough of a confidence boost to kind of help me to power through it. What was especially dangerous about this route, or like scary about the route, is the finish was not one like normally you go from point A to point B, and the handholds are stuff that you would hang from typically, but the finish of this route was not a handhold that you would hang from. It's the kind of thing where you need to put both hands on the finishing the last hold, but you have to press your body into it and then use the tension created by your legs and the pressure from it, and the you know, the pressure from your hands pressing on the hold to, you know, create enough tension just to hold you there. And that's a scary place to be, my friend. Like, that's just like a really sketchy way to end a route. But I'd gone so far, you know, I wasn't expecting to clear a route of that difficulty on my first day back in climbing. So I tried my best to stay calm. I wanted to look cool in front of my friend, and yeah, I just finished a really hard route on my first try, and it felt so good. This reminds me that breathing is kind of a superpower whenever you're exercising. This kind of hit me one other sleepless night whenever I was reading Fist of the North Star. And you know, those martial arts anime or manga, like, alright, turned in the Thieves Guild quest. Let's get some more training in, by the way. Training, lockpicking, thank you. Those martial arts anime, like Fist of the North Star and JoJo, they kind of have a large emphasis on breathing. So there was this one sleepless night, and whenever I can't sleep well, I usually read or I work out, because like the physical exertion from working out will help me to fall asleep later on. And so I'm taking note about how important breathing is because it's mentioned so much in the manga, but also this personal fitness, like she used to be a trainer, I guess, is a neighbor of mine, taught me to exhale as I go to perform a rep. And I've been like using that little tip pretty consistently since then. And so whenever you're climbing, whenever you're running, whenever you're doing whatever physical activity where you really want to be successful in it, paying careful attention to your superpower of breathing and how to utilize it and moderating your breathing is just so important for your success. And so whenever I was terrified on that difficult route, I was just making sure to monitor my breathing. And with every large daring move that I made that was going to, like, you know, there are just so many moves I made that could have ended my run and throw me down, just made sure that my breathing was steady and deliberate, and that helped a lot. Yeah, my friend Juan is really good at static movement whenever you're climbing, which means that like you're keeping your body still. Eyes are seen across the road looking in your direction. Hide from the bounty hunter? No, of course not. Looks like you brought friends. Wow. What a posse. Oh, the guards are on my side again. Okay, we're just gonna dip and turn the quest in. Alright, loop killer, here's your fee. Thank you. Yeah, Juan's good at static movement, which means he's good at like keeping his body controlled and doing like these very tactically charged maneuvers where he's like making these small movements that ensure his stability and things like that. And I wish I were that good at static movements and climbing, but I think my strength is in dynamic movements. And so that one dynamic being like I think it's still strategic, but you're really using these explosive movements to launch from one position to the next, and it's really, really fluid and a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and sell some of our stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is gonna be a good haul. About 9,000 gold from it. What else do we have to sell? We have all this jewelry that we should pawn off. We need to go to visit an alchemist. We need to go, yeah, we just have some shopping to do. We need some sugar lumps again. So yeah, yesterday was a really, really good day of seeing some old friends and doing some damn good exercise. And, you know, there's just nothing like getting some good exercise in to raise the morale. Sugar lumps, I'll take it. Maybe the sugar lumps are breaking or something and I'm just not noticing. I don't know. Okay, let's see where the... Okay, we have 4 alchemists in this town. We should be able to get whatever we need from them. This person is... Man. She is awful. I can't stand that. Okay. We are a common citizen. I thought that maybe since these bounty hunters were chasing us in city limits, maybe that would affect our reputation or something. Hey man, can you point us toward... Okay, there's one on our map. Okay, they don't know where Lady Uthival's alchemist is. Okay, first class still fine. Okay, we need the Duchess and Lady Uthival on our map. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's use our sugar lumps. Queen of Cans and Jars trots up to us. Wow, they're conveniently clumped together here. Mortar and pestle. Yeah, cool. Okay, it can't hurt to have more potion of teleports the way I misclick with those things. So let's go ahead and get that. Resist shock. Yep, good. We'll want more than just one. Wait, weren't we needing fire? I think we were needing more fire. That was actually our 4th resist shock. We need more fire. Oh man, I was sprinting through town right there. I know better than that. Wow, our speed is down to 63. Are we carrying that much gold? Yeah, I mean, we want the hard cash so that we can ask for some ebony gauntlets or something like that. So I guess now is an appropriate time to use a letter of credit, even though we've been avoiding it with this character for roleplay reasons. Alright, here's the next alchemist. Let's see what we've got. Potion of healing can't hurt. Potion of seeking, that's great, because we were all out of potion of seeking. Forgot to put it on my shopping list, but that's how it is. Levitation, we used one, so we should buy one. Water breathing, cure poison. We need more than one of those, but we'll take it. Okay. Oh, this is not the right place. Okay, here we are. Resist shock. I don't think we need more. Heal true, resist shock. Dang it, okay. We really need more cure poison than that. We need resist fire. We got the sugar lumps. We got 1 potion of seeking. We don't need more rations. Okay. Okay, we made it to the Bank of Daenia. Let's go ahead and reluctantly, let's see. I think we have like 14,000 cash on us, so let's deposit, let's do like 13,000. And then let's get a letter of credit for, I don't think they'll let me do the full 13, right? Yeah, okay. The house always wins, right? Okay. So we got pretty decent amount of money on us in the form of letters of credit, and we still have 1,000 of cash for you know, petty cash for living expenses and stuff like that. So now that we've done a bit of shopping, we've looked at every alchemist in this town, I think we continue our Daenia arc by going up here to oh, West Tree. I thought this was going to be Daenia, but it looks like... Where is Daenia? Oh, Daenia is way up here, kind of near our that dungeon that we want to go to. Yeah, so let's go out of the northeastern gate now. Oh man, we still have so much stuff to sell. Is this the right? Is this? So I forgot that we have so much jewelry and stuff like that to sell. So let's go see. The shop is better appointed than many. It's where it's like, okay, it should be a pretty good shop to sell to. Yeah, let's just empty this stuff. Make sure to not accidentally sell my sugar lumps. And who knows, maybe we'll end up with enough money to... yeah, we want to really get the new gauntlets. Oh, look, dude, I have duplicate camping equipment. I didn't need to go back. So, all right, whatever. 7,000 gold. Oh yeah, take this stuff too, please. Thank you. I mean, now we're just weighed down. Okay, we're not necessarily weighed down with gold. I wonder if this is enough to get the new gauntlets, but I don't want to order them in this town. I want to go to the next town and order them, so... because assuming the next town will have either a Thieves Guild or a Fighters Guild, hopefully both, that should be a good place to get our next quests lined up. Okay, on the road again. Hit a little quick save to make sure falling through the map does not end our game or anything like that. So in our last episode, I mentioned briefly that kind of updated you on the solo RPG game that I'm working on, and I wanted to make updates to it or do a little bit of activities with it, like at least once a day, do some actionable thing about it once per day. But I tell you, it is really, really hard to manage all of my conflicting interests between recording for YouTube, being a full-time father, exercising, and just being present in the house, you know, getting caught up on chores and things like that. Okay, we're almost out of stamina, so we have to take a little break here. Anyway, long story short, I only did that solo RPG upkeep for one day here instead of every day. There are enemies nearby. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, you know, this is actually a pretty good enemy to fight right here, because I can cook its meat. So I haven't done as much preparation for the solo game as I would like, of course, but I did make the NPC generator, which I think will make things a lot quicker whenever I play. Oh no! Misclicked a potion of free action. Let's just pretend that the spider paralyzed me and I had to use it, eh? That's my headcanon, that's what I'm going with. It says I need more rest, but I'm not convinced. Orcs can be heard in the distance. Well, I think I can outrun them. Yeah, the NPC generator, I borrowed some components from Worlds Without Number because they have a pretty good roll d20 for your background sort of thing that can be used in most fantasy settings. I have a lot of affiliations that you can generate and things like that. Singing Light of Julianos. Where is that? We're actually very close to the next city. So let's just press onward. If we get there a little bit too early, that's fine. Northwest, that's right. Yeah, it's just, I don't know how to manage so many multiple interests, and you know, I'm kind of past the point of worrying about it, you know what I mean? Like it simply is what it is. Let's loiter here for like 6 hours. I don't, just in your mind, imagine I went out into the wilderness and slept, okay? Because I really just can't be bothered to manually do that. This point in time, we don't have that much time before Hudson and my wife wake up. Okay, okay, it looks like we have a Thieves Guild and Fighters Guild here, so that's good. We'll go see if we have a, there's a pawn shop, that's cool. Let's just mark it on our map real quick. We want to see if we have an armorer who can fulfill a little contract for us. Looks like we do. A guy named Theodival has one for us. Thanks, man. Okay, it's on the other side of town. Let's hop to it. Yeah, managing multiple interests is really, really difficult. I don't even play video games that often, although I am still pretty hooked on Magic the Gathering, and I draft it whenever I can. playing on Arena on my phone or on my computer, and that's probably what I consume most content about, rather than like, I guess you might assume that I watch a lot of role-playing content, but I really just like watching people who are good at drafting Magic draft Magic. It's really fun. Try to learn from them since I just started playing that format. Hey man, so let's order some armor. I'd like some gauntlets, some plate. This guy is not of the right quality to make some... Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Really want some ebony... Well... Order armor, gauntlets, chain. No, the highest quality this guy offers is Elven, so we are not getting our improved gauntlets just yet. But I don't think that should deter us from getting quests from this town, so let's go and hop to it. Maybe we don't need to get training so aggressively now that we are trying to save up for this little financial goal that we've got here. Well, I think we're about due for a promotion. No, not yet, it looks like. All right, we have had our eye on you, Bogard. Never mind who we are. You're an up-and-coming member of this guild. If you were to do a special job for us for no pay, we might... Why no pay? Okay, whatever. What special job do you have in mind? Your assignment is very simple. The Duchess in Penpath has recently bought an amulet of decent enough workmanship that we're interested in taking a closer look. You're going to have precisely 5 days to find a way into the palace, abscond with the said bauble, and bring it back here. Not impossible for a true member of the Thieves Guild, so what are you waiting for, Bogard? Off with you. Okay. So we're going to Penpath. I think that's a major city. It has a palace in it, so it's fine by me. Let's also check out... Oh, I guess we stop at our map first. And Penpath. Yeah, this is actually pretty close by, so that's cool. So let's next go to the Fighters Guild and see what they have in store for us. This has been great, you know, slowing down instead of just going from one main quest location to the next. I've been really enjoying this. Alrighty, they have a relatively menial job if you're willing to take it, especially some members, because they are not as difficult. A house here in town is okay, it's a rodent quest. You know, it's easy reputation. Let's just do it. Okay, we're going to the Greensley residence to kill some rats. Classic Fighters Guild stuff. Excuse me, can you point me toward the... sorry, I've got to do it in a blunt way. Hi, how do I get to the Greensley residence? Okay, she doesn't care. General, the Greensley residence. It's funny, it looks like you can ask people where the Thieves Guild is, even though it's just marked on your map. It's silly to think that the average person would be able to point you in the right direction there. Yeah, this is like basically free reputation. We can't really pass it up. Okay, several routes clawing around. Let's go ahead and take care of them. A good time to practice with our bow. I don't know. I guess we might as well. Oh, guards got summoned thanks to that mod. Whichever mod that is. Villager Immersion Classic, maybe? I don't remember. Not super important. Alright, we gotta wait around to let more rats spawn, I guess. Can't possibly be done yet, right? So how you been, bro? Okay. So, yeah, how'd you get into this attic so fast? Oh man, he called for backup. Okay, that's most of them. Fighters Guild won't quibble about the rest. Looks like the guards have it under control anyway. Yeah, these guys kind of just warped into the attic. I guess that's what you do whenever you're a Daggerfall guard. You just know how to teleport into the line of duty. Alright, easy reputation, easy gold right there. Okay. Okay, I don't want another werewolf quest. Give me a different kind, please. Wow, they are insisting. Okay. Rather interesting job, requiring a bit of brains rather than brawn, sure. Alright, here's the situation. Seems Gondor Masterheart has this pet saber-toothed tiger, don't ask, and it ran off a few days ago. He had tracked it down to the Grotto of Beoloth, but now we need someone to go there and bring it out. alive. The trick is that it's been trained to respond to this bell. The tiger should become docile if you ring the bell in its face. Of course, Gondor Masterheart did say it isn't trained too well. Are you surprised? So you may have to smack it upside the head once or twice. Just don't kill it, okay? Okay. We have to bring it to the Hearthcroft residence in One Piece within a month. So we have plenty of time to accomplish this one. The pay is not good or anything like that, but we do get to go to a new dungeon, so that's cool for me. And you know, y'all, it's almost time for me to go wake up the rest of the family. So I think we're gonna put a pin in the Daenia arc here. Let's go ahead and quick save, and out of paranoia, go to our main save also. Alrighty, well, this has been an exciting episode full of reputation bonuses. Let's see, yeah, we're at 38 in Fighters Guild and 31 in the Thieves Guild. We have a couple more quests lined up that are going to take us, one's taking us to Pen Path, the other one is taking us to this dungeon. What's the dungeon? The Grotto of Baeloth. That one sounds kind of scary. The Grotto. Oh, that's pretty far north. Whatever, that's why we have a month to do it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it here. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and tell me your favorite joke in the comments or something like that. I'll see y'all next time.